There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only...
We are still live here at the Paco Arena. I am Mikey Abueg together with Caitlin Bernal and Kayla Reyes. We welcome you back to Quick Set, brought to you by Smart. And now we are in the last game of our semifinals between UAAP rivals NU and Adamson. So let's see what are the results of earlier's game. So for our first game, Arellano won against Bethel in 5 thrilling sets. Meanwhile, for our second game naman, FEU Diliman won against Lyceum of the Philippines Cavite in 3 straight sets. For our first game of the semifinals, Bacolod Taytong prevailed against Kings Montessori School in 3 straight sets as well. And let's see, sino nga ba ang makakakuha ng ating last final seat? And let's see, saan nga ba mapapanood ang ating games for today? Of course, you guys can still watch us in live on Smart's live stream app, free and open to all networks, also live on Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. You can also watch on Shakey Super League Facebook and on TV at Solar Sports. And there you have it. This is Quick Set, brought to you by Smart.
After 7 intense game days, we have finally reached the semifinals. It's an exciting UAAP Juniors rematch at the Paco Arena in Manila as Shaina Netura lead the Adamson squad against their rivals, National University Nazareth School, led by Celine Marsh. This time, both teams are vying for a spot in the finals. Will the Baby Falcons secure the first seat, or will the Bulldogs upset their rivals? Again, it's NUNS going up against Adamson. Earlier, we saw Bacolod Taytong booking that first seat in the finals. And whoever wins this match between NU and Adamson will join and complete the finals cast. As we take a look at the last game performance here of NU and FEU. National University winning that in straight sets versus FEU 25-6, 25-23, and 25-17.
Now, so far, this has been NUNS's best match of the league. Kasi if we look at the statistics of this match, they were able to total 36 spikes over 23 spikes from the side of FEU, and get this, an even more impressive statistics in terms of their net defense, because they were able to total 11 blocks in contrast to 0 and 11 aces, all the while keeping their errors at a minimum.
Now, one girl who shined the brightest here for NU is Diza Marie Berayo with 18 big points, 13 of those coming from attacks, 3 coming from blocks, and 2 coming from that service line. Diza Maria Barayo came up big here for National University when they needed her most, as she had her best performance yet. But let's now take a look at the last game performance here for Adamson, defeating Lyceum in 3 straight sets, 25-13, 27-25, and 25-10. While they were tested in the second set of their quarterfinal match, Adamson University remained perfect in the GVIL tournament after a straight set win over Lyceum of the Philippines University Cavite. The reigning UAAP girls champions have not yet dropped a set in the tournament, but they came close in set number 2 against the Junior Lady Pirates. And our smart power player is none other than Samantha Chloe Cantada versus LPU with 15 points. 5 of those coming from attacks, 1 of coming from a block, and 9 big aces. 9 of those aces in that game were all from just one girl, and that's Sam Cantada, helping out Shaina Netura alongside Segi as well on that front line.
Interestingly, Kayla, most of their points with their game against Lyceum of the Philippines did come from their spikes, 37 in contrast to 15, pero lumamang talaga sila sa aces, which definitely helped them book that semifinals ticket. And I'm sure everyone is looking forward to how they can replicate that kind of performance today, possibly with a better receiving and defensive team such as NUNS.
Now, this isn't the first time that these two squads meet each other in the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League, as Adamson University defeated National University Nazareth School in straight sets, 25-18, 25-23, last June 2 in the preliminary rounds.
In this match, the reigning UAAP girls champions were able to total 26 spikes and 7 aces. So let's see kung magagawa nila ulit nila yun.
As I now turn you over to our floor announcer for the callouts.
Action continues inside here the Paco Arena for the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League 2024. It's our last thriller for today, match number 40 between the Adamson University Baby Falcons and the National University Nazareth School Lady Bullpups. Let's now meet your players. First, from the National University Nazareth School Lady Bullpups, starting with team captain number 13, Karil Miranda. First libero, number 9, Icy Cepeda. Number 2, Mikey Torres. Number 3, Bam Berayo. Number 5, Angela Santico. Number 6, Pat Salazar. Number 8, Trinity Briones. Number 11, Robbie Celia. Number 12, Bella Cruz. Number 15, Cheska Piñol. Number 16, Mardi Tayak. Number 17, Carlin Tizon. Number 19, Celine Marsh. Number 20, Ai Alberto. And your second libero, number 2, Mikey Torres. And now for the Adamson University Baby Falcons, starting with team captain number 3, Shaina Nitura. First libero, number 11, Megan Pineda. Number 1, Loris Tudao. Number 2, Samantha Cantada. Number 4, Crystal Martin. Number 5, Jana Dizon. Number 6, Janine Almario. Number 7, Janelle Arazan. Number 8, Abigail Segi. Number 10, Cian Ordonio. Number 12, Ann Del Moral. Number 14, Felicity Sagaysay. Number 18, Janessa Buhay. And your second libero at number 13, Claire Gant. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting our officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Eli De Jesus. Your second referee, Mr. Larry Escorial. starters. First, from the Adamson University Baby Falcons. Kicking it off with outside hitter and team captain number 3, Shaina Nitura. Middle blocker number 1, Loris Tudao. Outside hitter number 2, Samantha Cantada. Opposite hitter number 8, Abigail Segi. Middle blocker number 12, Ann Del Moral. Setter number 14, Felicity Sagaysay. And your starting libero at number 11, Megan Pineda. Head coach for the Baby Falcons is Mr. JP Ude. And now for their challengers across the net, the National University Nazareth School Lady Bullpups. Let's call on to court our setter and team captain number 13, Karil Miranda. Outside hitter number 2, Pam Perayo. Middle blocker number 6, Pat Salazar. Another middle blocker number 11, Robbie Celia. Opposite hitter number 17, Carlene Tizon. And your open spiker number 19, Celine March. Starting libero for the Bullpups is player number 9, Icy Cepeda. Head coach for the National University Nazareth School is Mr. Norman Miguel.
It's the National University Nazareth School going up against Adamson University to complete the final cast here. For the starting unit of Adamson, we have Segi Del Moral, Cantada, Nitura, Tudao, Sagaysay, and Pineda as their starting libero. On the other side of the court, we have Sila, Barayo, Miranda, Tizon, Celine Marsh, Jocelyn Salazar, and Icy Cepeda as their starting libero. So to start things off for us here, we have Felicity Sagaysay. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Sagaysay sets up Cantada. And right as this set started, a powerful attack coming from the ever-reliable Sam Cantada.
Cantada opening the scoring run here for the Adamson Baby Falcons with a great cross-court hit from the left wing.
Service wide for Sagaysay.
So far, these two teams, if we can recall, have dominated their quarterfinals matchup. Both teams won them in 3 sets. So, Kayla, I won't be surprised if this game today reaches 5 sets because both these teams have been very powerful all throughout this league.
Attack by Del Moral seals out. Team captain Karil Miranda still on the service deck here. Too strong of a serve coming from Miranda. All tied up now with 2.
Looks like both teams are sort of warming up because we've been seeing back-to-back service errors from both sides of the court.
We have the usual starters, Nitura, Cantada, Sagaysay, and on the other side we have Marsh, Tizon for NU.
That's a point for the Lady Bulldogs.
And a point here for the Lady Bulldogs, care of Diza Berayo.
Berayo, who was NU's last match, just player of the game, scoring her first point there for the Lady Bullpups off the block of Adamson's net defense.
Good serve. Free ball here for NU. Great pick up there by Adamson Nitura. Marsh will attack. That one, an attack error, goes straight to the net.
Rare error that we're seeing here from Celine Marsh. Attack error only meets the net.
And Del Moral to serve.
Pick up there by Separa. Tizon tries to go for that drop, but that one not going over the net.
That's 4 hits at the side of the NU Nazareth School. Point goes to
So
Adamson
far,
For
University.
Adamson.
So far, a close game from both teams.
4-3.
With each team able to side out after the opposing team scores.
Miranda chooses Marsh. Good blocking here by Segi and Tudao. And back-to-back attack errors for Carlene Tizon.
Point goes to Adamson University.
Props to Adamson for holding up their net defense
5-3.
and for using that intimidation tactic so early on in this game. Talagang nababantayan so far si Celine Marsh. So far, none of her attacks have been going through Adamson's block.
Marsh with a mishit, but manages to get that one over. Sila from the middle. Nitura. And drop ball works here for Sila.
Point for the Lady Bulldogs.
That wasn't the best of sets for a quick attack, but Celia did something about it with that well-placed tip.
Robbie Celia to serve.
Robbie Celia getting her first point of the match here. Now at the service deck. Good serve. Great receive from Cantada. And a powerful hit coming from Shaina Nitura.
Nitura.
Shaina Nitura now making her presence known for the
Abigail Shakey.
Adamson University. Perfect transition there and a great execution by the team captain.
And now Segi commits a service error here. Actually, this is Nitura's last or final playing year in her high school stint before joining the Lady Falcons, and she will be reuniting with former teammates Red Bascon, Juris Manuel, Aljibe, and Jen. Now a pipe attack coming from Adamson. A free point and smart
Ball goes out.
free point there, sorry, for Adamson, for NU rather.
6 serving on.
Tizon now on deck for NU, and she has been playing so well in the girls tournament so far, and that's her making an ace for NU right there. But still, the score is still quite tight with NU now with the lead 7-6.
Carlene Tizon to serve here. Great pickup by Nitura. Nitura! Great setup coming from Sagaysay. Just skying over those blockers. Clean attack after clean attack. That smart power play of the set was presented by Smart. Live more
On deck
today.
to serve, it's team captain Shaina Nitura.
What a combination play that we've seen there from Adamson University, deceiving the blockers of NU.
Back row attack there by NU. Cantada. Free ball here para sa NU. Marsh launches one, but ball still alive here. Nitura brings that one over. Marsh will try again. Tuda was there. Off-speed attack for Marsh. Cantada. And smart play.
That is inside.
Everyone
Samantha Cantada.
backed up there to defend that ball, but Cantada
It's the
just
first technical
knowing
timeout of the set.
where to place that
Score,
ball.
8-7.
Cantada going for that softer hit after multiple attacks from both teams. Great way to end the rally.
Victory liner, Eurotel, where service and comfort meet. Puso, Pilipinas, Smart Sport, powered by
Shakey's Super Fan of the Day is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. So our volleyball fans here in the Paco Arena. Let's now hear from Mikey on the sidelines.
The UAAP girls volleyball rivals meet once again, but for today they meet during the semifinals. But even though these teams have been going up against each other, hindi nga naman daw maipagkakaila na marami silang natututunan sa isa't isa. According to Coach JP Ude, they are lucky and blessed to always have an opportunity to go up against the Lady Bullpups, as this helps them build their character and experience. Meanwhile, Coach Norman Miguel really also praised the floor defense of the Lady Baby Falcons, and since this NU team is not complete, as some players have to fulfill national team duties, kung saan man daw sila abutin ng resulta today, Coach Norman will already have so much gratitude. But surely, these girls are about to give us a treat. So Kayla and Caitlin, what more do you think can both teams offer to us today?
Well, you're right, Mikey, when you say that these teams have been going at each other for multiple seasons now. Shakey's man or UAAP, and even with some players missing from NU side, parang hindi mo naman ramdam sa game na to ngayon, Kayla, because both teams have been operating so well. We've been seeing great attacks and great defense from Celine Marsh, from Nitura.
But now, back in the ball game, NU with a 1-point lead here. And as you were saying earlier, Caitlin, these two teams are no strangers to one another. They've been going at it in multiple leagues. As you mentioned, UAAP and here in the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. But this time, they're competing in the semifinals for that final spot to join Bacolod Taitung, who just won their match earlier against King's Montessori School in straight sets. So far, a tight match. We have here Berayo will attack, and another point here for Tiza Berayo.
Berayo just powering through that block. Hindi nahabol ng Adamson yun despite getting that touch of Berayo's spike. Great power on that hit there.
Sagaysay chooses Cantada, and Sam Cantada with a powerful hit there.
What's admirable about both of these teams is that they're so quick to respond to each other. One spike there and then a drop ball there. Talagang hindi nila pinapalayo yung lead ng isang team.
Marsh launches a back row attack, and that one is another point for NU, who have a 3-point lead here.
That's a clean back row kill there from Celine Marsh, just in between the seam of two defenders on the side of Adamson.
Karil Miranda with the serve. Sagaysay to Del Moral. And Del Moral gets a point there off the hands of the blockers.
Good intentions there by Celia on the side of the Lady Bullpups for that one-handed block, but unable to close it out, allowing Adamson to get that off the block hit.
And now we have Nitura in the front line. And at the back, we still see here Sam Cantada. So scoring on both front line and end line respectively.
On that last play, we saw misset on the side of Miranda to her middle. Let's see how they'll decide to redeem that point.
Miranda chooses Tizon. And great spot there from Tizon, pushing it to zone 1.
Tizon going long on that hit there, noticing that there were no defenders on the side of Adamson.
Serve goes wide here. but Adamson only trailing by 1.
And Del Moral to serve.
Miranda chooses Marsh. Netura. Very high volleyball IQ being displayed here by Shaina Netura. From her form alone, Caitlin looked like she was gonna go for a powerful attack. But mid-air switching to an off-speed.
14, serving off.
She definitely spotted that unmanned center in NU and decided last minute to change her contact on the ball. Great technique that we're seeing from the team captain.
Miranda to Celia. Netura gets another point here.
Netura.
Netura with impressive performance so far in the first set. First we see her going for the drop ball, but then we see some power on that hit there. Unable to contain.
15, serving 14.
Adamson now with the lead, 15-14. Make
It's
that
an
a
ace.
2-point lead after an ace. That brings us to our second
It's the
technical
second
timeout.
of the set.
An ace
Running score
care
16-14
of
in favor
Del
of
Moral,
Adamson University.
Mary Ann.
The 2024 Shakey's Girls Volleyball. Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Back from that second technical timeout, Adamson this time with the 2-point lead in the first set.
So far, a close game between these two teams, responding well to each other's attacks. But yes, we do have Adamson now leading. But let's see if NU will be able to regain that lead once again, because we saw that in the first half of this set where these two teams were exchanging leads.
Serve goes wide for Del Moral, one of the seniors in this Baby Lady Falcon team. Robbie Celia with the serve here.
Service error.
Service error for NU.
ADU now with the lead.
Abigail Shakey.
With the lead still, rather. Now keeping their 2-point lead against the Lady Bullpups.
Sagaysay to Netura. Miranda chooses T-zone in the opposite. Netura will try again. Goes for that off-speed attack. T-zone replicating that attack. Miranda to the middle. Tudao. Someone touched the net. That was Adamson.
That's a net touch at the side of Adamson University.
So point here para sa Lady Bulldogs, or Lady Bullpups rather.
Second referee spotting that Tudao was too close to the net there, ultimately touching it.
Arlen Tizon to serve.
Out of system play from both teams after an exchange of off-speed hits.
Carlene Tizon with the serve. Good serve there. Sagaysay to Netura. Good pickup by Cepada. Back row attack for NU.
Attack error.
Although that's an attack error by Berayo.
That was a great dig on the side of NU by Cepada against Netura, but unfortunately for Berayo, she was just not able to bring the ball to the other side of the court.
Shakey Tura to serve.
Might be a costly error at this point in the set.
Marsh. So ball still alive here. Sagaysay brings that one over. Marsh will try again. A lot of off-speed attacks. Sagaysay to Tudao. Good blocking here by NU. Cantada. Back row attack by Berayo. That one sails out.
Attack goes out.
Back-to-back attack errors here for NU.
Timeout. The National University Nazareth School.
So
Lady
Coach
Bulldogs.
Norman Miguel
Running score 19-16.
requests
In favor
for a
of
timeout.
Adamson University.
Let's listen in.
Pwede silang magka-error kaysa kagad sa atin na kagad yung error. Naintindihan? Sige lang, siyagayin nyo lang. Tatlo lang yan. Tibayan nyo lang. Saga talaga, dalang kalaban nyo madepensa yan. Talagang masusungkit na masusungkit yan. Kung sinong gi-give up dyan, talo. Di ba? Sagaan talaga. Ready, dalawa, ready, dalawa. Dalawa, ready. Nervous hindi. Okay, huwag mag-isip na mag-isip.
That huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today.
Coach Norman Miguel talking to his girls and acknowledging na kung magaling ang kalaban, syempre mahirap makapuntos, pero sige lang. And that's what he needs from his spikers, namely Marsh and Berayo. Marsh has been playing quite well for the Lady Bulldogs, providing some attacking power and net defense, but ultimately her teammates such as Berayo will have to step up as well and minimize her attacking errors, especially since Miranda has put a lot of trust in her to finish those rallies.
So new sub here for NU, Briones. That attack goes out though. So Adamson with the 4-point lead.
16.
Service error by Shaina Netuda.
Much needed side out for the Lady Bullpops. And it could be beneficial for them to use that error to their advantage to spark a run of points and catch up to the Baby Falcons.
Serve goes wide here for Celine Marsh.
Kayla, I'm noticing that the energy has significantly decreased on the side of the Lady Bullpops, especially on their attacks. No efficient attack so far, but lucky for them, Adamson commits a service error.
So errors coming from both sides of the court so far, Caitlin.
At Salazar to serve.
Salazar with the serve here. Netura, perfect pass to Sagaysay. Del Moral with that attack. Briones sends that one over. Netura from the back.
Here comes the boo.
And another powerful hit by Netura, but this time from the back line.
What athleticism is Netura displaying for us so far? She just flies from the back row to get that amazing vantage point, looking to where she can place that ball.
Yung net sa ibabaw, wala mo lang nag-block. Diba? That's your role. Okay? Go. Pag wala na sa ano, pasok ko na lang no, diba? Hindi mo kailangang kargahan pa eh, diba? Oh, go. Balik. Balik yung dalawa.
That huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today.
Coach Norman once again telling his girls that it's not all about power, especially if it's an out-of-system play. They can definitely change up the contact on the ball to avoid those attack errors that we've been seeing from the Lady Bullpops.
To Tizon back in the ball game here for Briones rather, and Peñol.
Felicity Sagaysay to serve.
Sagaysay to serve here for Adamson. That's an
It's
ace
an ace!
for their starting setter, Felicity Sagaysay.
Very timely ace on the side of Adamson University to ultimately widen their lead here.
Serving 18.
Celia there with an attack. Nitura launches another bomb from the back.
Grabe talaga yung pinapakita ni Nitura here in the latter half of set number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Felicity
Unstoppable
Sagaysay
pipe
now serving at
attacks.
set point.
That puts Adamson at set point. Derayo will attack. Great dig there by Adamson's libero. Although an attack error by
That's
Sam
4 hits on the
Cantada.
side of Adamson University.
That was a great dig by Adamson libero. Claire Gamp, great hustle
Ariel Miranda
to get
serve.
that dig. But now NU has a chance to catch up.
Saving a set point. Although
Service error.
service error by Karil Miranda. That does it here for the first set for Adamson. Good performance coming from both teams,
Ladies
although
and
a lot of
gentlemen, the
errors
Adamson University
seen
Baby Falcons
in
takes
that
off the
first set, 25 to
The final
19
score,
in
25 to
favor
19.
of Adamson.
They are now leading this match 1 set to none.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Hey, congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories,
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with smart postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with smart postpaid.
get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more with Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Our final score for that first set is 25 to 19 in favor of the Baby Lady Falcons. Now our TNT budget tropa of the game magload na sa inyong suking tindahan. That's the Baby Lady Falcons once again on your screens. Good morale so far as we take a look at our set 1 highlights. A good start here for Adamson, Sagaysay, and Nitura. Just really good chemistry with one another. Nitura firing bombs there in that front line, or even if she's in the back line, and of course getting help from Sam Cantada as well.
Both teams were definitely fighting for momentum in the first half of the first set, but ultimately Nitura and her squad were able to claim that, significantly stifling Marsh's attacks, and attacking efficiency was at an all-time low for NU because of the great defense that Adamson has been showing so far. But I'm sure these girls from NU will definitely bounce back in the second set.
Good set so far here as we see our numbers in that first set.
Not much of a difference, but still lumamang ang Lady Falcons as they totaled 10 attacks compared to 8. And opponent errors, halos pareho lang, but both teams will definitely want to minimize that in order to sustain the momentum that they've created for themselves so far.
So set 2 now underway. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. So that first set, quite a number of errors on both sides of the court. But a close first set we had there.
Opening the second set, it's Karim Miranda at the side of the
Miranda
NU Nazareth School. Lady Bulldog.
Open the set here. That receive was quite close to the net. Sagaysay having difficulty adjusting to that one.
Miss receive on the side of Adamson. Let's see if Karil Miranda, their team captain and setter, can continue her services on deck.
Better pass from Netura. Cantada. Great pick up there by Cepada. Tizon gives up a free ball. Sagaysay chooses Del Moral. And Del Moral with a point there.
Del Moral with a quick attack, targeting the seam between two players from NU for their first point of the set.
Sagaysay impressive so far, activating Tudao earlier. Segi, Netura, and Cantada. And right on cue, Abby Segi finding that backcourt.
Segi going long on that hit there for the down the line kill. Throwing Cepada off guard.
Free ball here for Adamson. Segi once again, although that attack goes out.
Segi trying to replicate her previous point, but a bit too wide on that play.
So much power in those attacks coming from Abby Segi. Liza Barayo on deck to serve. And miscommunication between Netura and Pineda, the libero of Adamson.
Barayo scoring an ace there against libero.
This serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken in Mojo's now. Good serve again by Liza Barayo. Miranda chooses Marsh and single block there by Del Moral. Great read.
What a block there by Del Moral, shutting down Celine Marsh on that attempted combination play. Blockers were not deceived, getting that kill block from the middle.
Sam Cantada, great server so far in the league. One of our top servers. And I'm sure one of our top attackers as well in the Shakey's GVIL tournament is none other than Shaina Netura.
I love watching her approach because she gets so much height from that approach, and that arm swing is where she generates all the power and that speed.
Sagaysay to Del Moral. Net touch here by NU.
That's a net touch, side of the NU Nazareth School.
3 point para sa Lady Bullpups.
The Lady Bullpups will definitely want to minimize their errors because they've been able to respond to Adamson's attacks, but still they're not able to gain momentum for themselves because these are stopped by their own attack errors or minor errors such as net violations.
Service ace here coming from Sam Cantada. Just very consistent on that service deck.
In favor of Adamson University.
Ilang beses na nangyayari yun, no? Ano ba? Alin ang hindi mo siyang kalalilito doon na yung mga ganung long ball, bakit bumibitaw sa area mo? Di ba? Okay? Naintindihan? Pagtatluhan, di ba, ang street fight, di ba, man to man naman tayo. Okay. Eh, bakit naiwan ka doon, hindi ka nakablock doon sa, di ba? Read.
That huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today.
Coach Norman Miguel just reminding his girls of the defense pattern that they're supposed to abide to. Kasi yun nga, that's what we're noticing. Medyo nang kakagulo na yun. NU Lady Bullpups here. And will definitely want to up their defense to decrease some attacking efficiency for Nitura and her squad.
Sam Cantada, powerful serve but great pickup by Cepada. Nitura to attack. Not a perfect contact, but still getting that point.
I think even she was surprised that she got that point. Set by the libero. I think she was quite early, but still she was able to follow through for that point.
Sam Cantada still on that service deck. Nitura apologizes as she wasn't able to put that away. But Celine Marsh here with a response.
So far, a quiet performance from Marsh so far. So it's great to see her finally scoring some points here for NU. But still, that's a testament to how great the defense of Adamson has been, both in floor and net. Talagang nababantayan si Marsh.
And Nitura making things look so easy. Just standing for that spike and finding those empty spots on the court. Technical timeout.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more with Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
We are still live here at the Paco Arena for the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. A very soft-spoken girl outside the court, but is a beast of her own inside. Sam Cantada, who was hailed as yesterday's MVP of the match, shared with me how she continues to fight harder as she draws inspiration from her Lolo Mandy, who is always present during the games. You heard that right. She is a Lolo's girl. Nakausap ko nga rin si Lolo Mandy, and he shared how happy he was yesterday when he found out that Sam was the MVP of the match. And he even shared with me na kahit maliit pa man daw noon si Sam ay talagang nakikipaglaro na ito sa kanyang mommy at auntie who were former varsity players, and now as she makes her name a name of her own, let's see if she can help her team inch closer to the finals. Kayla and Caitlin?
Thank you for that, Mikey. It's great to see family members in attendance here, and that was the grandfather of Sam Cantada, our top server in the league and last game's MVP of the match.
It's great to see support coming from, like what you said, Kayla, family members of these players, because they're so young, so full of potential, and who wouldn't be inspired seeing your loved ones watch you do what you love. And it's great to see Sam Cantada, our top server of the league so far, acknowledge her lolo. So, kagaya nga ni sabi ni Mikey, she's a lolo's girl daw. And that's something so heartwarming to see.
Now back to the ball game. Adamson with a 2-point lead as Tizon goes for that serve. Nitura going off speed. Speed Marsh with an attempt to put that ball up.
Nitura just continues to impress. Here in our second set, she saw that there were no defenders in the front line of NU, so she decided to go for that off-speed hit.
Service ace for Abby Segi. Adamson really serving and putting pressure on that serve. Rattling that reception pattern of NU. Although commits a service error after that ace. So lead is still at 3 here for the Baby Falcons.
Now at the serving deck, Celine Marsh.
Celine Marsh now on deck.
Nitura,
Here comes the move.
powerful cross-court kill there.
Nitura, just unstoppable in this set. We've really seen her come alive with all kinds of attacks that she's been serving us. And NU will definitely want to do something about that.
Service goes out here for Adamson.
Now a chance for the Lady Bullpups to catch up on the lead of Adamson here.
So Pat Salazar committing to the NU Lady Bulldogs alongside Karil Miranda, Ariana Pua, Robbie Celia, and Carlene Tizon.
Point goes to Adamson University.
Although that point goes to Adamson University.
That was a miscommunication on the side of the Lady Bullpups there. This is what I've been saying. This is what happened to them in the first set. They kind of lost their momentum, they lost their energy, and now we see them committing miscommunication errors such as those. And that can be quite risky for them, especially since we're just midway through the second set. But still a lot of time for them to catch up.
Running attack for Del Moral. She was denied at the net. Off-speed attack here for Cantada. Marsh from the back row. Cantada. And that attack goes right on that line.
Cantada with amazing speed on that hit in the previous sequence. I guess it also helps that Cantada is a lefty, and that's definitely harder to defend whether you're a blocker or a defender.
Miranda, 1-2 play is good for the playmaker and team captain.
Miranda taking matters into her own hands, noticing that unmanned center of Adamson's court.
She now serves here for the Lady Bullpups. Sagaysay to Cantada. Powerful hit, but great dig there by Cepada rather. Berayo will go for that drop. Sagaysay to Nitura in the back. Great dig there by Cepada. Nitura tries again. And Nitura gets another point from that back row attack.
Nitura just targeting NU setter, team captain Karil Miranda, but props to Cepada, NU libero, who has been keeping the ball alive, serving as a lifeline for the Lady Bullpups. But her teammates will have to follow up on her digs if they want to start scoring points to catch up with Adamson.
Free ball here for Adamson. Segi from the opposite. Right on that end line. Point goes to Adamson here, who still are in the lead.
So far, Adamson playing with great chemistry with one another. All attackers have been contributing. Segi has been consistent since the first set.
Props to Sagaysay, their playmaker, for activating all her spikers. And a huge props as well here to Cepada for digging all those heavy bombs coming from the side of Adamson. Liberos don't get enough credit for doing so. And now a point here for NU.
For the NU Nazareth School.
Like what I was saying, Cepada has been serving as the lifeline here in NU, and it's great to see that it was followed up by net defense. Great way to deny the baby Lady Falcons.
Ambarayan to serve.
Sagaysay. Great adjustment there coming from Felicity Sagaysay to set up Del Moral. Second technical timeout. But before that, we see Sagaysay setting it up to Del Moral for that quick attack. Score is 16-10 in favor of Adamson.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more with Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Our face of the day is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. So we still have volleyball fans here at the Paco Arena to witness NU and Adamson go head-to-head for that final seat in the finals. And whoever wins again will join Bacolod Taitung, who won the previous match versus Kings Montessori in straight sets.
Now Adamson is leading by 6, widening their gap midway through the second set. All thanks to Sagaysay and her playmaking prowess, activating all spikers in her team. Nitura, Segi, and just recently Del Moral.
Sam Cantada, our top server in the league, had 9 aces in their last match. But Celine Marsh responds there.
That was a great hit by Celine Marsh, but we see this
Looks like
senior
she's hurt.
here. I think she hurt her back after that point. Calling over their physical therapist now. Hopefully it's nothing too serious.
Oh, once she landed after that attack, held on to her lower back. Let's take a look at this replay. Celine Marsh going for that attack. And as she landed, evidently seen like she was in pain the first time around, but still went for that second hit.
Possible overextension in her back, but malabo eh.
Service error here by Celia. So let's hope that nothing too serious here for Celine Marsh as her teammates and physical therapists check on her. Adamson still with the 6-point lead here. Del Moral with the serve. Over received by NU. Nitura. No one there to cover for that Carlene Tizon block.
Good reaction there by Carlene Tizon, noticing that Nitura was going for that tip, just providing enough net defense.
Tizon with the serve. Sagaysay chooses Segi. Great defense there by Cepada. Tizon back row attack. And miscommunication there by Cantada and Rivera.
So far, Cepada has been allowing her teammates chances for kills there, as we see Tizon with 2 points in a row.
Sorry, that was Pineda. Mariana Megan of Adamson. Service in here for Carlene Tizon, contributing in the service deck.
3 points in a row for Carlene Tizon. Definitely stepping up in absence of Celine Marsh.
14, serving 17.
Let's see if she'll be able to continue her scoring run. Much needed for her team.
Lead is down to 3 here for Adamson. Netura. That one checked off the hands of the blockers. So another point here for Shaina Netura.
Netura putting a stop to NU's run of points, preventing them from catching up.
Miranda to the open side. That was Angela Santico. Netura capitalizes on that set by Sagaysay.
Netura with a fiery down-the-line hit there.
That smart power play of the set was presented by Smart. Live more today.
19, serving 14. Service goes out.
Serve goes out here for Adamson.
Adamson with a 4-point lead still, and you slowly catching up now, point by point.
Sagaysay chooses Netura, attacking from the opposite now. Santico for the drop, Salazar rather for the drop. Netura, off-speed attack. Netura will try again. Drop ball here by NU. Sagaysay chooses Netura once again. And again, another cross-court kill.
After an exchange of off-speed hits and blocks from both teams, Netura just decides to finish it all by herself with a powerful cross-court hit, just landing inside NU's court.
Good serve there. Miranda chooses Diza Berayo. And miscommunication once again in the defense of their libero and Netura.
Adamson still with a 4-point lead, but Berayo just going for that kill there.
Salazar to serve.
Salazar on deck to serve. Tudao, quick attack.
That was a great setup there by Sagaysay. Back set to Tudao, just perfect for her height and the speed on that kill.
Morris to serve.
Great quick attack there, set up by Sagaysay.
Sagaysay making it look so simple. And that was a back set, I believe, for that quick attack. Perfect setup for Tudao, although an attack error here on the side of NU. Tudao with the serve. Miranda chooses Alberto in the middle. Berayo. Ball still alive here. Adamson able to cross that over. Berayo. Miranda chooses Berayo once again. Sagaysay giving up a free ball, but that turns into a point as Santico was not ready to defend that ball in the back.
Parang nag-hesitate si Santico on that play. She saw the ball coming towards her but was not able to follow through.
Miranda to Berayo. Free ball here for NU. Drop ball by Berayo. Cantada adjusts to that one. Cantada once again. This time successful.
Clean cross-court hit by Cantada to finish off that rally. Kayla, if you're seeing NU here, they are gassed out Adamson has definitely been tiring out these players. Ang baba na ng attacking efficiency ng NU kasi ang galing ng reception and ng defense na pinapakita ng Adamson today.
Adamson now at set point here in the second set. Too much angle on that attack by Nitura.
Too wide on that attempted pipe attack. Killed. That's one set point saved by NU.
Karel Miranda to serve.
Karel Miranda on deck to serve here for NU. Cantada, cross-court attack. And that will do for our second set. Care of Sam Cantada.
Sam Cantada just taking advantage of that faulty defense in the back row. Naramdaman mo yung absence ni Celine Marsh, especially in terms of defense, allowing Adamson to take the set 25-17.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Second set still in favor of the Adamson Baby Lady Falcons as we take a look at our set highlights here. For the side of NU, Celine Marsh began that set very quiet, but credits here to Cepada for really manning the floor defense on the side of NU. We also saw Marsh go down as she experienced pain in her back and now getting resting time at the bench. And Santico subbing in for her. On the side of Adamson, we see contributions here from Nitura, Cantada, and the overall collective effort.
Overall, both teams were able to respond to one another in the first half of set number 2, but ultimately it was still Adamson who dominated that attacking front. Ang galing ng defense din na pinakita ni Adamson, kaya ang hirap makapuntos on the side of the NU Lady Bull Pops.
So score in that second set was 25-17, still in favor of Adamson as we see our numbers here.
So here we see Adamson really dominating the attacking front. 17 as compared to only 5. That is very telling of how efficient Adamson's attacking department has been. And in terms of opponent errors, both teams committing less errors than they did in the first set. But still, let's see which team will be able to sustain that momentum in set number 3.
Let's now hear from Mikey.
After she went down earlier, Celine Marsh was brought to the bench in tears. Sa ngayon ay pinagre-relax at linagyan lang ng ice pack ang kanyang likod. And according to their team's physical therapist, the initial diagnosis is a strain. As of the moment, there are no signs of her coming back into this game, but this will all depend on her status later. Now back to you guys.
So unfortunately, Celine Marsh going down in that second set. But we hope to see other players step up here for NU, such as Santico.
Like what we were saying earlier, Kayla, you said that Celine Marsh was quite quiet in the first half of the second set, and that's all thanks to Adamson's defense, both net and floor. Talagang binantayan si Celine Marsh, pero nung nawala na siya, that ultimately put a hole in the defense of NU.
So set 3, score is now 2-1. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Ariel Miranda with the serve there. Cantada from the opposite. Cepeda chooses Berayo. And no one there to follow up that block from Del Moral.
Berayo with a powerful hit there. Del Moral saw it coming, but unfortunately did not receive any floor coverage backup.
Strong serve by the team captain of NU. Point for Sam Cantada once again.
Cantada has been playing so well in our game today. Powerful serves, powerful spikes. Definitely helping the team captain Netura on the attacking department on the side of the Baby Falcons.
Tizon will attack. Sagaysay to Netura, short set. Cantada from the back. Great save there by Cepeda, ball still alive. Although that one not crossing over the net.
That's 4 hits on the side of NU Nazareth
Props to
School.
Cepeda for
Adamson University.
remaining reactive all throughout this game. She has been earning so many great digs and saves for her team, but at the same time, it's up to the Lady Bullpups to help her out and not let any of her digs and saves go to waste.
Powerful serve there by Cantada. Free ball here for Adamson. Free ball given up this time to NU. Tizon denied at the net by Shakey and Del Moral.
On that sequence, Adamson just gave up the free ball, not able to connect with the pipe attack, but here comes Segi just saving that free ball, shutting that attempted kill from NU down.
Serve falls right on that line for Sam Cantada.
I guess it also helps that the top server of the league so far is on deck for Adamson University, helping them regain the lead back for themselves.
And if you're Coach JP Yude, you have nothing to worry about when you have Cantada manning that back court and Netura getting you some points in the front. And right on cue, Shaina Netura skying over those blockers.
Ngayon pa lang, Kayla, I can already see Shaina Netura going places in the future. It's so exciting to see what this girl has in store because she's been playing so well in our game today.
Timeout called by Coach Norman Miguel.
Kapatid si Robby dun sa ano. Nakuha. Oh, go. Sige lang. Ipagan nyo lang. Nakikita ba yung point ko? Ayoko lang nung naiiwan ka lang sa gitna nang hindi ka kumikilos. Kung nandito yung fight ko, move dito. Ito, move doon. Okay?
That huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today. So Caitlin, so far, what does NU need to do to get back in the game here?
Well, in terms of their defense, they'll definitely have to be more reactive. Kasi ngayon sa nakikita ko, parang si Cepeda lang yung nagiging reactive sa mga serves, sa mga spikes, as we can see here now. So they'll definitely have to help her out in terms of defense in the back row because that's where Netura's getting all her kills there.
Definitely big credit again to IC Cepeda. As what you said, keeping the NU team alive and moving with her saves and her receptions, contributing from both ends of the floor. As we see a point here coming from Carlene Tizon. Liza Berayo on deck to serve. Netura had to adjust to that one. Miranda chooses the back row. That's Berayo with a point.
Berayo successful there on that sequence, flying in from the back row. I guess that's what NU will want to try to continue spikes from the pipe attack to try and destabilize the net defense of Adamson, throwing them off guard. Kasi mukhang nababantayan na talaga yung outside hitters ng NU.
Segi getting a point off the block. So in the side of Adamson, you have everyone contributing. Sagaysay distributing her sets efficiently. You have Netura very efficient in the open side of the court. Then you have Segi here on the opposite. And in your back row, you still have Sam Cantada giving a lot of service aces there. Netura with another clean kill down the line, and Coach JP Yude just clapping his hands here.
Amazing kill on the side of Netura. We've been seeing cross-court hits, but there was a down-the-line kill from Netura.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more with Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Back in the ball game now. Adamson still with the lead here after that first technical timeout. Again, all girls stepping up here for Coach JP Yude. It's hard to pinpoint who the top scorer of today's game is. And credits to Felicity Sagaysay for evenly distributing her sets to all her spikers. Although they commit a service error. And that point goes to the Bullpups.
On the side of the Lady Bullpups, we see Sepada, Berayo, and Miranda working hard, but still they're missing that team connection, that team chemistry to put a stop to Netura and to Cantada. And like what I said, chemistry, that was a missed set by Miranda to her middle blockers, unable to go for that quick attack.
That's set too high for Salazar. Jocelyn Patriz. Service error once again here for Adamson. Lead is down to 2 in the third set.
Carlene Tizon now on deck to serve for NU, and she has been playing quite well for the Lady Bullpups.
Sagaysay chooses Netura. And another point here for Shaina Netura.
Blockers on the side of the Lady Bullpups were there. They were able to get a touch on Netura's spike, but was not followed up by floor coverage.
Miranda to Santico, and she is denied at the net there by Tudao, and Sagaysay.
Commendable double block effort from Sagaysay and Tudao, making it look so easy to deny that block against Sandico.
Credits as well to Tudao and Del Moral for safeguarding that net. Great pancake save there on the side of NU. That's Berayo. Sagaysay to Tudao. Quick attack.
Like what you were saying, Kayla, props to Adamson's middle blockers. Great quick attack hit by Tudao.
That smart power play of the set was presented by Smart. Live more today. Free ball here for Adamson. Sagaysay chooses Segi. Powerful hit, but great defense for NU. Great save by Adamson. Ball still in play here. Great defense there by Netura. She brings out one over. Santico with an attack. Drop in the middle. Great defense here and great follow-ups by Adamson. Santico. Sagaysay, 1-2 play. Santico will try again. Cantada ending that rally.
I think, Kayla, we just witnessed the longest rally of the game so far. Props to both teams for upholding the defense on both lines, but ultimately it was Cantada who got that winning down the line kill. Great effort from both teams to give us some quality volleyball for our last semifinals matchup of the day.
Tayag in the floor now for NU, subbing out Santico. Santico subbed in Marsh earlier in the previous set. 1-2 play is good here for Karil Miranda.
Quick response from the setter and team captain of the Lady Bullpups to redeem points for her team. 1-2 play, noticing the hole in the middle of Adamson's court.
Although a service error here for NU.
At this point of the game, third set, midway through, the Lady Bullpups will definitely want to minimize their errors.
Another service error, but this time in the side of Adamson. So far, Caitlin, from what we're seeing, or what we saw rather, ever since the beginning of the tournament, Adamson's really able to dominate and capitalize when the rotation is Segi and Netura in that front line.
Definitely, Netura has been extremely consistent. Seeing that she is the team captain and a lot of leadership is called on in that role. But at the same time, it's great that she's able to defend on the back row every time Cantada is in front.
And actually, Adamson is considered a rebuilding team after the departure of 7 key players in the last season, but really does not look like a rebuilding team to me.
Definitely, they seem like they've been playing for years now. The way they've been playing, the way they've been moving, and that's all thanks to Sagaysay and Netura, who has been really oiling up this machine for them to move so flawlessly with so much finesse.
As Cantada scores another point here as we head on to our second technical timeout. But before that, this point by Sam Cantada once again.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
So Adamson with a 6-point lead here after that second technical timeout. Cantada, our top server of the league, to serve here.
Now at the serving deck, Samantha Cantada.
Cantada, the top server of the league, but committing an error there. But with how Adamson has been playing, a 5-point lead now, they do have room to make errors. And so far, they've been able to sustain their momentum and attacking rhythm. So I doubt that will be a problem for the Baby Falcons.
Nitura, Sagaysay, and Del Moral already committing to the Lady Falcons. So future looking bright here for the girls of San Marcelino.
Looking forward to seeing Nitura play on the collegiate level as she is subbed out here, giving Buhay some playing time.
17, serving 11.
Buhay also contributing well every time she is placed on that court, based on our last few matches in the preliminary round and in the quarterfinals as well.
We've mentioned before, Kayla, that it is Nitura's last playing year, so perhaps it is a good idea to allow her teammates for some playing time, especially since they will be stepping up.
But a response here from the middle blockers of Adamson as they deny Tayag at the net. Great performance coming from Del Moral and Tudao, the two middle blockers of Adamson.
We've already talked about that these two teams are not unfamiliar to one another. They have been meeting each other time and again. They are the two teams in the last UAAP Girls Championship finals. I think we can note that NU has won all the previous championships in the UAAP, apart from the last 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, where Adamson was able to get the title for themselves. But that's a testament to how impressive these two teams are. They have long history with one another. They are the UAAP rivals. And with how NU has been playing, we can definitely see that Cepada, Berayo, and Tizon serving as the veterans for the Lady Bullpups.
Janessa Buhay, as I mentioned earlier, really contributing every time she is placed on that court. So another sub here for NU. That's Bella Cruz in the ballgame now for Salazar. Miranda chooses Tizon in the opposite. Back row attack by Segi. Attack here by NU. Cantada from the back. And point for NU here.
That's a point for the National University Nazareth School.
Great one-man block on the side of NU's, putting a stop to that back row kill attempt.
Now for NU, Cepada still really manning the floor defense and reception on their side of the court. And you have Miranda with her playmaking abilities and trying to give everyone sets, the new subs as well.
But with that, we see Adamson now at 21 with a very large gap.
Number 2 out, number 4.
Very comfortable lead now for Adamson, and it will be quite difficult from here on out for NU Nazareth School to catch up.
And drop ball there in the middle. Back row attack by Buhay is good.
Berayo with faulty reception there, hesitating at the last minute. But now Adamson inching closer to match point at 22.
Number 14 out, number 6.
We're seeing a couple of substitutions here on the side of Adamson. Perhaps
22, serving
getting a quick look at their second stringers.
Adamson 3 points away from winning this match versus National University Nazareth School. Miranda 1-2 play is good.
Miranda holding on as she goes for that 1-2 play, taking matters into her own hands, noticing that there are no defenders at the back of Adamson's blockers. Let's see how Adamson plans to respond to that.
Good serve there by NU. And an attack error. The attack goes out coming from Crystal Joy Martin. The serve now for NU, we have Mardy Elaine Dayag. Back-to-back service errors from both teams.
Adamson now at 23. NU at 15.
Now for the serve.
No more room for errors if you're the Lady Bullpups. Great receive by Cepeda.
Ball still alive, although that one not crossing over the net. More subs coming in for Adamson. We have Ordonio for Del Moral.
Bella Cruz to serve.
Bella Cruz on deck to serve here for NU. Arasan to the open side. That's Martin. And a point for Almario.
Great cross-court hit there by Almario to bring Adamson to match point.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Janine Almario now serving at match point.
That puts Adamson at match point here. 1 point away from booking a seat to the finals. Although committing a service error there. So NU still alive here.
That's one set point saved from Adamson's own error. Great serve.
Great receive as well from Adamson. Pancake save by Cepeda. And Berayo not able to bring that ball over. And that does it for the Adamson Baby Lady Falcons, who complete the final cast alongside Bacolod Taytong Thunderbolts as they go head-to-head on Sunday. But props to NU here for putting up a good fight, despite Celine Marsh also getting injured in that second set.
Great game for NU Lady Bullpups, especially on the side of Cepeda, Berayo, Marsh, and Tizon, who really held it up. But of course, we now have Adamson to complete our finals cast, all thanks to a great team effort. Litura, Cantada, Sagaysay, Segi, all contributing to their win today.
Final score is 25-19, 25-17, and 25-17. We'll be back for numbers in just a bit.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like needing the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $999. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Final score is 25-19, 25-17, 25-17. A straight set win once again here for Adamson. As I now turn you over to Mikey. But before that, this MVP of the match is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Caitlin, who did you choose as our MVP of the match?
Well, none other than the playmaker for the Baby Lady Falcons. It is Felicity Sagaysay. She has been activating all her attackers all throughout this game. Great decision making, ultimately destabilizing the defense of NU thanks to her playmaking prowess.
Let's now hear from her and Mikey.
I am now here with our MVP of the match, the playmaker herself, Felicity Sagaysay of the Adamson Baby Lady Falcons. Congratulations, Felicity. Nakita nga natin kanina na you orchestrated your team very well. Lahat nagko-contribute. Ano namang nararamdaman mo na lahat ng sinesetan mo ng bola ay nagko-convert into points?
First of all po, sinisimulan namin to sa training. Doon po namin kinukuha yung kumpiyansa namin. Bawat spikers po. Sa training pa lang pinapractice na namin. Binibigyan ko po silang binibigyan para makuha po nila yung confidence and ma-convert po namin sa puntos.
Ngayon naman, you will be facing an unbeaten team also in the finals. Ano naman ang gagawin nyo para kayo ang magwagi sa finals?
Itatrain pa po namin yung mga lapses namin, yung mga airs namin this past laro po namin. And ayun po, magtitiwala lang po kami sa isa't isa, sa sarili namin, and lalong-lalo na po kay Lord po.
Ngayon, meron ka bang mga gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
First of all, thank you po kay Lord kasi hindi po namin to makukuha kundi po dahil sa Kanya. Thank you po sa Adamson community. Thank you po sa families namin na sumuporta po sa amin. Thank you po sa coaches and sa teammates ko na lagi pong nandyan para sa amin. Thank you po. Thank you po kay Lord!
And because of your straight set victory, you are now in the finals and you have gifts from Shakey's. Congratulations once again to you and the Adamson Baby Lady Falcons. And now, back to you guys.
Thank you, Mikey, and congratulations again to Felicity Sagaysay, our MVP of the match, together with the rest of the Adamson Baby Lady Falcons. Let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Load now for set 1. A neck-and-neck battle here between the two squads. We saw a lot of errors on both sides of the court, but for Adamson, that Sagaysay Natura chemistry and connection, good floor defense as well on their side of the court. For NU, we see here na medyo bumaba ang aura nila midway in that set, Caitlin.
Yes, but here we see how Sagaysay really brought her team to life, activating Natura, Cantada, and her middle blockers, ultimately contributing to them gaining significant momentum over NU. And on the side of NU, we saw that it was Cepada who was working to keep that ball alive, but they were unable to convert that into points, and that problem followed through in the second set.
So for that second set, Caitlin, as you mentioned, I see Cepada really lifting up NU here. Marsh, we saw her go down with a back injury, and Santico coming in to sub for her. But Cepada, huge credits to her for really manning the reception department and the floor defense department of NU and really picking up all those hard, powerful hits coming from Shaina, Natura, Cantada, a collective effort on the side of Adamson. And Sagaysay, our MVP of the match, credits to her once again for activating all her spikers. And in this set, we saw Adamson out-attacking NU earlier at 17-5. Pagdating naman sa third set natin, and for NU, it was still Icy Cepada keeping the team alive with her saves and reception. We also saw Carlene Tizon and team captain Karil Miranda offense and orchestrating the defense for NU.
But ultimately, in the third set, that is where we felt the absence of Celine Marsh, especially in terms of defense. Kasi Netura, Cantada, Sagaysay just allowed both of them to earn more points for the Adamson Lady Falcons. And that is what resulted in their 25-17 match win.
So a straight set win once again for Adamson as we take a look at our numbers and statistics here.
We see here Adamson University out-attacking NU significantly, 42 attacks in contrast to 21, 5 blocks as compared to 2. In terms of aces, halos pareho lang, but still enough for them to gain momentum and take the lead. And significant errors that we see from both teams.
Halos same or pantay-pantay ang errors natin coming from both squads as we now see our updated bracket. A clear picture here of our finals happening on June 9, Bacolod Taitong High School. The Thunderbolts up against the UAAP reigning champions, Adamson Baby Lady Falcons. So something to look forward to this weekend for our volleyball fans. And our final schedule on that day is Bethel Academy for placing versus LPU Cavite. Then battle for 5th, we have Arellano against FEU Diliman. Battle for bronze, we'll see King's Montessori School up against National University Nazareth School. And for our championship match, it's again Bacolod Taitong going up against Adamson University. This has been Kayla Reyes and Caitlin Bernal with Mikey Abueg. We'll see you on Sunday for some more volleyball.